Okay, 180 degree rotation is essentially two 90 degree rotations. So if you wanted to think about it that way, that would work. But 180 is actually probably the easiest transformation we have here. So essentially the rule is just going to be we're going to change the signs on the points. So if we wanted to find the 180 degree rotation, right, we're simply get 1, 2 is going to become -1, -2. And the reason for this, again, if you do a 90 degree rotation, we're in quadrant 1. So if you go 90 degrees counterclockwise, we're in quadrant 2. So our signs there are negative, positive, right? So when we do a 90 degree rotation, you got to switch them, right? 1, 2's got to become 2, 1, and then you look for the signs. Okay, but then if you do a second 90 degree rotation to get to 180, you end up in quadrant 3. So you got to switch the 2 and the 1 back to 1 and 2. And then your signs would be negative, negative, because you're in quadrant 3. Okay, so the simple rule here that's always going to work for 180, I'll write it down here, right, is simply that we're switching the signs on the x and the y. So xy would become opposite of x and then opposite of y. Okay, so that's the rule that's always going to work here, no matter if you go clockwise or counterclockwise for the 180 degree rotation. Okay, so a double prime here, we're going to have -1, -2. That's going to be a double prime. Okay, so again, just change the signs here. This is going to become 3 and then -4. Okay, so again, B is in quadrant 2. So if you go 180, it should end up in quadrant 4, right? So go halfway around. So we're at 3, -4. So there's B prime. Okay, and then C is in quadrant 3. So if we go 180, it should end up in quadrant 1, which would be positive, positive. So what we're simply going to do here is switch the signs. And it's going to become +2, +5. Which is going to be right here, which is, we'll call it C double prime. Okay. So that's your 180 degree rotation. If we connect our points now, all right, we'll see we have rotated around the origin here 180 degrees. If you go another 180 degrees, you'll be back at your original. So 180 is probably your easiest. You're just switching the signs. Positive, positive became negative, negative. Negative, positive became positive, negative. And negative, negative became positive, positive. Okay, it's basically two 90 degree rotations put together.